Aries, Aries, Aries. Finally, you know, I went by views, and you're not the last one. So I know I had Aries like, where are we? Where are we? And I was like, you're coming, you're coming, you're coming, because I knew you were going to be further down the line. But we here. That's all that matters now, Aries. So Aries, I feel like this month, watch your back, because you may have somebody who's trying to take something away from you. Now, this could be within the workplace where somebody's trying to steal your idea. You may even have somebody who's trying to compete with you for a job position, or you may have somebody who's trying to come for your job. But I kind of get the warning of watch your wallet, watch your money, anything that is important to you, because Seven of Swords kept kind of coming up to me like this, and that's a theft card. This is somebody taking something away. So be really careful with anything that is important to you. Don't share ideas with other people that you work with if they can take your ideas and run with it. Just be really careful, because I feel like you may have an issue where you're stabbed in the back because somebody tries to take something away from you. Now, I do get some movement that's coming in this year. For some of you, I feel like this could be a new home or a new place. Some of you, this is actually moving a business, where this could be commercial real estate. You could be moving to a bigger building, smaller building, whatever it is. There's some changes that seem to be coming in with location for you. And I feel like this may even be somebody that, if you have a home-based business, you could be taking it out and turn it into a brick and mortar or something like that. Or if you have a smaller shop, maybe you have an opportunity to come in and make it bigger. But I feel there's some growth that's coming in. Some of you may have some jealousy or some issue when it comes to money. I get there is either some conflict going on within a workspace. This could be with coworkers, or for some of you, you may be defending decisions that you're making. Like, I want to do this, and people are like, why? Or you want to start this business, and people are like, why? Why do you want to invest in that? But I feel like there's a question this month of somebody kind of questioning what you're doing. And if you're over 18, you pay your own shit. You really don't have to answer this person. You make that decision yourself. But I feel like there's this thing coming in where somebody is like, they're challenging your beliefs or what you want to do this month, Aries. I do feel for a lot of you that you want a clean slate. So you could be coming to the end of the road with something where you want to branch out. You want to do something different, and maybe you're dealing with people that there's a codependency or an obligation, and they don't want to let you go, or they don't want you to move forward without them. So it could be a little bit of a tug of war going on. I feel like some of you could be losing sleep behind it. Maybe there's conflict or miscommunication with family or friends or coworkers, and you're feeling a little bit uneasy about it. I definitely feel like there's this feeling of it's time for me to move on from something. Now, for some of you, this could be within a partnership, whether this is romantic or business. Some of you are feeling like I'm not growing, or something is not moving the way I thought it was going to be. So maybe I need to go ahead and look into something else, especially if there's a loss of money. For some of you, there could be an issue of layoffs. You may be working in a place where they're laying off people, and you're trying to get ahead of the game. Maybe you're looking for another job because you're like, I got to pull my money in. I got to get something that comes in that's going to, support me. So I feel like there's something that definitely is coming in with bettering yourself, but putting yourself in a position where you have more stability that's coming in. Aries, 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 Aries. Definitely keep getting the feeling something not working out the way you wanted it and moving on, like I'm done with it. Or either you've just outgrown it. Focus seems to be a lot more on money this month, Aries. Not so much love for you guys. I feel like some of you are like, where's the money? Show me the money. How do I make more money? So there could be more work. Some of you could be leaving a job because you're like I say, you hit a brick wall with it. You can't go any further. So let's bring some more money in. Let's get another job, Aries. All right, Temperance. Three of Coins, Page of Coins, Queen of Coins, Nine of Coins, Ten of Cups, the Tower, Two of Blades, Ace of Cups, Page of Blades, Six of Coins, If you're focused on the money, it looks like you got money coming in. 7 of Wands. Let's see. 4 Cups. 4 of Blades. The Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Wands, that clean slate. Let's see. The Star, and let's do one more. Because we're going to do everything with this everyday enchantment tarot. Let's see. King of Coins. What is this other one that was trying to come out? We might take it to Knight of Wands. Somebody is moving towards something very exciting. Oh, and everyday enchantment tarot is the deck. Alright, so I feel like there is opportunity coming in to make money, Aries. Some of you are going to be partnering up with some people, working with a team. This could be even dealing with Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo person, somebody that is very focused in on their money. But I feel this is energy for you guys. Some of you do have a love interest coming in, and it could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. For a few, it might be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But I feel like the connection more may be with water or air strongly for you guys. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're getting some message about working with a group of people. Coming in on a project. Some of you may be trying to branch off to your own business, because with the 9 of Pentacles, she's my entrepreneurship card. And I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who works hard. She's a workaholic. So it's like news coming in about a project. Let me get on it. You know, normally I work by myself, but I guess I'll go ahead and connect with you guys because it's going to bring me to some money. Some of you could be working with a group of people because you're moving towards independence. Let me get it right. You're moving towards independence. Some of you are putting a lot of time into work where you're not coming home. For some of you, I feel like you don't want to go home. So you could be having some issues that are making you want to stay at work a little bit longer, where you're using work as a buffer or something to hide behind. But for right now, I feel like you guys are getting with a group, working with a group, working on a project, trying to move forward, connecting with people. This could be going to networking meetings or putting your resume applications out there in some type of, what do you call it, recruiter, or what is that thing where everybody sends their resumes? It's almost like a job placement thing. Job placement thing is what we're going to call it. So I feel like a lot of you are putting yourself out there. Now you are going to get some good news about money that's coming in. Some of you could even have a side hustle that is you're creating with new people or with other people that's going to lead you to your independence. But I feel like this month you're really focused on independence and stability. It's like I want to be able to take care of my family without having to ask other people for money or help. I want to be able to bring my own money in. Queen of Cups is somebody, Queen of Coins, I'm sorry, is somebody who's a workaholic, focused on their coins. This is somebody that knows what they need to do to bring their money in. With the 9 of Pentacles, this is somebody who feels like I should be able to stand on my own, or I want to stand on my own. Some of you could be single parents, raising a family, and that's why you're working the way you're working. It's like, because I'm trying to bring these coins in, and it looks like you are. Now, some of you, be careful. You may have some type of unexpected expense that comes in with your home. This could be a repair. This could be something falling apart. Some of you, there may be some type of issue with even evictions or things that are going on, because we got somebody here where there's something that's, your home is being threatened, whether this is through some type of repair or there's some type of issue. We have somebody that's saying, you know, something's overdue. We got a notice, and it's a final notice. So some of you may be struggling with either paying for your mortgage or making a payment, and there may be an issue that comes through with having to either look for another place, because I do get move. Some of you may not have a choice, but you have to move. For a few of you, this could be that there's a little problem that could develop into a bigger problem, and it may threaten your home life where you may have to move. So be really careful that whatever it is, I know how it is if you get behind on bills and shit. I have had shit turned off, turned back on. I mean, really, it happens. So For some, you may be dealing with some issues, and that's why you're working so hard. It's like, I got to come up with money for my rent. I got to come up with money with my bills. You could have had a hard month. The year could have started off where you're waiting for this income tax to come in. And I feel for some of you that there is Six of Coins, money coming in. Some of you are waiting. It's like, I can't pay shit until shit comes in. So it's like, if the bill is due, hold up. February, March, if you didn't do that rapid refund thing, some of you are waiting for that money to come in because you got bills and things that you have to catch up on. Won't be for everybody, but for some people, this is the reality of it, and it's showing that the money is going to come in. If not, I feel like with the Six of Coins, this could even be some type of loan, financial aid, something that's coming in, but it's a money bonus. For a lot of people, this is going to be tax refund coming into you. And it's showing that a lot of you already have plans for this, or the money is already spent because you've been waiting for it to come. Now, I do get communicating or connecting with somebody, Aries, for love. I get judgment on top of it, though. I feel like something is being judged. Some of you may find yourself being attracted to somebody who is of a different race or a different culture. There could be an age difference between you and this person. Some of you may be worried about what other people are going to say. You know, it'd be like, you know, here I am coming in, I show up for Thanksgiving and I got a snow bunny on my arm. Now, my family wouldn't even think anything twice about it. But some of y'all may have family that are like, okay, why are you doing this? You know, maybe there's a cultural difference, a difference in belief, and people are like, I didn't think that you would even be with somebody like this. Be prepared, Aries, because I keep feeling like you're going to connect with somebody that is going to be different than what you anticipate, what you're expecting. It's almost like I just didn't think I would be attracted to you, or I never thought that we would connect on this level because I believe this and you believe that type of energy. So some of you, be open-minded this month, and you may already be open, but for those that are kind of limiting yourself when it comes to dating and everything, you might want to take that cap off of it and be open to what comes your way, because love comes in many colors, shapes, sizes, belief systems. You'd be amazed at the connections that you can make when you open yourself up to just being loved. So I feel for some of you, you're going to have this thing where you're challenged. Either you're challenged or the people around you are going to be challenged with somebody new coming into your life. Now, for some of you, you're bored. You're focused. You could be, I work, I go home. I work, I go home, I take care of my kids. I work, go home, take care of my kids. Some of you may not be having fun putting yourself out there. We have Four of Cups, and Four of Cups is somebody who's bored, discontent. It's like, well, I don't feel that I'm getting everything that I want. I'm not happy. I feel like something's missing. And this person is trying to show them, no. You know, you still have stuff. Like, their cups are turned over, and this person is like, look, I got something, let's pour it into the cups, make you feel better. But you may be in this woe is me type of thing where you don't want to hear it, you don't want to see it, you're just kind of in your rut. So I feel like for some of you, and it could be because you're exhausted, it's like, I'm tired of people, I'm sick of, you know, the same thing over and over again. It's almost like hangman energy. It's almost like nothing is going or the way I want, or it's not changing, and I feel like I need something that's gonna, you know, spark me up. With this Ace of Wands, this is somebody who wants a clean slate. They want to do something. They're bored over here, they're tired, and they feel like, I want to do something different. I need to do something different that makes me feel good. For some of you, to get out of this rut, you may feel like you need to go on some type of vacation, trip, you know, spiritual journey, somewhere where you get your head back in the game, where you recharge. It makes you feel energized, and then you feel like, I can come back and create whatever I want. But you got to get out of that funky energy of, I don't want to do it. Leave me alone. I don't want to hear what you got to say. I don't even want to see you. Why are we at the fucking park? I just wanted to be home in my room looking at Netflix, and here we are. You're trying to make me do this. Some of you may have people that are trying to push you out of this rut. Could just be tired, exhausted. I do feel like there's some travel or trips that's going to be coming in for you guys. I keep getting something with water. Some of you may be planning a cruise or taking some type of trip over water. Some of you could be going to other countries, visiting. This could be for a vacation. Some of you may even be going to see family. Some of you may have connected with a love interest that lives in a different country, and you want to go visit this person, or they want to come visit you. The Wheel of Fortune is showing that there is something that's going to be moving forward. Now, for some of you, this trip could be a road trip. Could be going to an art show, a gallery, or you could be putting something on. You could be involved with somebody who's an artist. I'm definitely getting something, even with, what do you call it, when people detail a car. There used to be this old show that I used to watch where I think it was Busta Rhymes. Was it Busta Rhymes? Where it was, I think it was Pimp My Ride. I feel like some of you may even be very artistic, where you're doing some type of paint work or modification work on a car, or something that is a hobby that you want to turn into some type of business, or either it is a business and you want to expand it. I don't know where that came from, Spirit, but we're going to roll with it, because I haven't thought about that show, and I think it definitely is something about changing things out. This could be changing your scenery, but I feel like it could even be with vehicles. Some of you may be dealing with alternative things of transportation. Maybe you're getting a new vehicle if you're moving from a car to a truck to an RV or something like that. But I feel like there's some changes that are going to be made, and it's just new beginnings. It's showing that this is something that's coming out for you, that brings forward some type of clean slate, something that opens up creativity for you. King of Wands is coming in after the Wheel of Fortune. Both of these are rolling. Limp Bizkit. If y'all remember that song, I know I'm going back in time, y'all. Some of y'all are definitely connecting with a new vehicle, a new ride. Could be a black car, red car. Some of you, it could even be a variation of a blue or maroon. But I do feel like there is a new vehicle that's coming. Some of you might be doing some modifications to a vehicle. You could be downsizing from a car to a motorcycle, or going on a road trip. I feel like I feel like a woman and a man rolling down the road. So some of you may be dating somebody that has a bike or something, and it's like, let's just go explore. So I definitely feel there's some changes that are coming in, but there's forward movement. We're rolling forward. It looks like there's some opportunity that's going to be coming in that brings you into the limelight. Now, for some of you, this is happiness. This is being seen for your skill set, the Star card. We got somebody that is putting themselves in a position where they're noticed. This could be working in a job, because we got the King of Pentacles next to it. So some of you could be in front of the camera. This could be entertainment, consulting. Let me see. You could have a YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter head. You could have something that puts you out there in front of people. I feel like there is something where you're being in front of a camera, or you could be a reader or medium or something like this, what I do, where you're making videos and putting yourself out there, but at some point it brings in money, brings in some type of increase for you. For some of you, this could be your job. You could be making money off of social media, putting yourself out there. Some of you could be celebrity singers, where you're putting yourself out there in front of people. I definitely get like a discovery. So maybe some of you are being discovered. Maybe you're going on some type of auditions or something, and you're finding out that people are just noticing who you are. Or some of you may have just gotten to the point where you may be working and somebody's like, oh, that project that you worked on, was that you? And you're like, yeah. And they're like, oh. So it's like all of a sudden you come to light, and it's like out of nowhere. Now be prepared, because 7 of Wands is showing defending yourself, which means that you could have some people that go against you because of your status or what you're coming into. This could be jealousy, envy, a need to defend yourself. You may have some people that don't agree with the opportunities that are coming your way. I get jealousy and envy. Definitely feel like there's something that could be trying to hold you back, and some of you are dealing with this because of status. You put yourself out there, and now you have to defend yourself with people around you. So it's almost like, oh, you come up, and now you got all these doors opening, and everybody's trying to connect with you and get with you, and you're like, yes, I made it, I'm here. And people are like, yeah, yeah, but how did you do it? You know, did you crawl on somebody else's back? Did you steal my idea or whatever? I feel like there's gossip with accomplishments. Now, if you accomplishment, and it's showing that a lot of you put in hard work. This wasn't something that just fell in your lap. A lot of you put in hard work. Some of you may have been the one to discover something that put something in the limelight or put you in the limelight. And people may be questioning that. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. So you may hear some gossip or something that's coming out about you, a discovery, and then you're feeling like, okay, I got to defend myself. Or you may even hear this about somebody else and you're like, okay, well, I need to defend them. Or I need to defend my money. I need to protect my money. So some of you may be put in a position where you're having to stand up for yourself or stand up for other people around you, because people may not be agreeing what's going on. If you did the hard work and you earned it, you earned it. It's showing that you started something with a clean slate and you created it and it brought you to money. So if people are making you defend this, it could be because of jealousy or envy. Let's see if we can get any more clarification, Aries. Because you got a lot of things that are coming in for you. And I feel like it's coming after a tower moment. Something falls through and it's like, it's like you get motivated to do something else. It's like, I got to pull myself up and get this stuff going. I'm going to work hard. And I feel like a lot of you are putting in some type of overtime or something into business. There may have been something that you walked away from, a business, a partnership, and it was because you felt like you could do better by yourself or on your own. And you may be defending that. Maybe you made some type of success and now the person is coming back and it's like, we did this for 3 years and then you pull away from me and do one thing and now you're getting the accolades. And there could be some jealousy behind that, Aries. Some of you may be having somebody that is leaving you behind and you may be feeling some kind of way about it. Aries, let's see. Some of you have some money that's coming in and it's big money. This could be a settlement or something that's supposed to come to you, but there's jealousy because there's a payout that's coming. Watch your back with shady people. Pay attention to how you feel around certain people that are in your work environment, even in your family, because I feel like some of you are going to be coming into some money. This could even be winning something with the lotto or getting some type of bonus that comes to you, and then all of a sudden you got all these people, remember me, I'm your cousin, remember when I walked your dogs, remember when you had that flat and I changed your tire, and they want something. So you may have some people that are coming out at you. You don't have to give people anything. Now if you owe them, you owe them, but if this is your money, be careful that you are not being manipulated, because I get manipulating and fighting with some people, and it could be because of money. Some of you definitely are going to be going on some type of trip. The money's coming in. This could be income tax, refund, or whatever, and it's like, I'm going to go ahead and take some type of vacation. Some of you be careful, because it is showing that you may have some people that are going to try to play you for money. Now, I do get conflict about money. And for some of you, you're waiting for money to move on from a situation. You're waiting for something to come in so you can move from a bad environment. Or if you're stuck in a bad relationship, you're waiting for money to come in. For a few of you, like I said, the money's already spent. You're just waiting for it to come in. It's showing a move coming in. Some of you have new love. They could be different than what you expect, or you could be different from what they expect, but it's showing there's a connection. For a few of you, this may even be soulmate connection. Be careful that somebody from the past doesn't come back and they're trying to be all lovey-dovey because you're on the come up. Some people are looking at you and trying to see, what you got going on so they know when to pop back in. Now, this could be Mercury retrograde that's coming in for you guys, but it's showing somebody from the past that all of a sudden, hey, I'm back. And you're like, why? What the fuck you want? So be careful with the energy around you. It is showing pay attention to people and their agendas this month. You have interviews that are coming in that seem to be very positive. You seem to be selling yourself. So there's a come up that's coming in for you guys. Some of you are leaving one job and going to another job, and it's because you feel like it's time. Or either you may have been offered more money. So it's showing that there's some growth that's coming in. You're coming out of this boredom thing because for a few of you, you're trying something different. There could be trips that you're taking or something that you're doing that opens up the door for you, Aries, but it's showing that you're going to have some people that are going to feel some kind of way about it. It's like, what are you doing? You know, you don't, you now you get the money and you go into Spain, or you leaving me behind. So somebody feels entitled to something that you have, Aries, but they're not. I don't feel like they are. I feel like this is something that you earned. Some of you are going to be getting new vehicles, and you definitely going to have people looking at you like you're crazy. Like, where you get that from? Where you get the money? Why are you driving around in a new Mercedes? You know you can't afford it. And you're defending yourself. And it looks like the more you do for yourself this month, the more people have problems with it. And a lot of it is jealousy. It is jealousy. So just watch your back. Don't let it get to you. Definitely take the trip, because some of you are tired. You're exhausted. I do get the need to work out too. So if you've been kind of putting that off, Spirit is saying it's time for you to get in better shape. It will help you rest, because some of you are not sleeping at night, and it's because you're overthinking, or it could be insomnia. But Spirit is saying if you start to work out, you're going to see a difference. I definitely see fighting with an asshole. Looks like a male. Could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Some of you may deal with a fire sign. Not fire sign. Well, you are a fire sign. Fire sign, air is combustible. Some of you are dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, where it's like there's a conflict. We've come to the end of the line, and now I'm going my direction. You go your direction. There's an ending that's coming with the 10 of spades. So it looks like if this is a relationship, you may be moving in a different direction. If this is a business, you may be getting a different job and leaving behind a coworker. If this is a partnership, some of you may be saying, well, look, you know, I wish you the best, but I don't really want to do this anymore. Or they could be coming to you and telling you, I got a better offer. I'm going to move on. Whatever it is, the 10 of spades is a completion. It's an ending, but it also speaks to new beginnings. And we have that clean slate for you. Some of you have been waiting to be released from this situation. Let me see, where is she? So if you get released, Aries, just go with it, because you get to create whatever you want to create at this point. If you walk away from a situation because it's over, then there's new beginnings. If somebody walks away from you and it's because they feel like we've come to the end of the line, you still have new beginnings. You may feel some kind of way about it, but it's showing that with the exhaustion card, some of y'all are waiting for something to end so you can be free. You're waiting for something to be released so you can go on your way. And when it happens, do it. And don't look back, Aries. You got money coming in. A lot of you want your independence. You don't want to have to rely on somebody else or somebody relying on you. You want your independence and your clean slate. So go for it. There's money coming in. We see it. We reaping what we sow. We planted good seed. We're starting something new. Some of you may have made money where you could have bought some land or a farm or something, and you're by yourself. There's independence, because I do get a move. But whatever it is, don't fight it. It looks like it was time. You may not be on the same page with somebody. There may be an imbalance, and maybe it's time to just go ahead and let it go. All right, Aries. So I hope that connects to you. Please be careful with the money, because you may have some type of home situation that may require some type of payment of money. So if you do get tax refunds, don't spend everything. Keep something to the side for that, you know, just in case. Okay? All right, you guys. Love you.